The soul is like a river, always flowing, yet often hidden beneath the noise of daily life. When you pause and listen, you realize this river carries healing, renewal, and wisdom. Peace is not something found outside of you, it is discovered in the current of your being. Like water, your soul knows how to soften, how to cleanse, and how to flow freely. Every breath you take becomes a ripple that leads you back to your essence, whispering, "You are safe, you are whole, you are enough." The river doesn't rush, it simply flows in perfect time, reminding you that you too are allowed to move at your natural rhythm. As you sink deeper into this awareness, you feel your shoulders loosen, your mind soften, and your heart open. The noise of the outside world slowly fades, and only the calm movement of your inner river remains. This flow is gentle, yet it carries great power, the power to bring you back to yourself. The soul is like a river, always flowing, yet often hidden beneath the noise of daily life. When you pause and listen, you realize this river carries healing, renewal, and wisdom. Peace is not something found outside of you, it is discovered in the current of your being. Like water, your soul knows how to soften, how to cleanse, and how to flow freely. Every breath you take becomes a ripple that leads you back to your essence, whispering, "You are safe, you are whole, you are enough." The river doesn't rush, it simply flows in perfect time, reminding you that you too are allowed to move at your natural rhythm. As you sink deeper into this awareness, you feel your shoulders loosen, your mind soften, and your heart open. The noise of the outside world slowly fades, and only the calm movement of your inner river remains. This flow is gentle, yet it carries great power, the power to bring you back to yourself. So often, we are caught in the outer noise, expectations, responsibilities, the voices of the world pulling us in every direction. But beneath all of this, your soul is whispering softly, like water moving gently under stones, "Slow down. Listen. Return to me." When you choose to listen, you no longer need to chase peace, it begins to flow toward you naturally. Every breath becomes a tide of calm. Every pause becomes a doorway to silence. And in that silence, clarity rises effortlessly, like bubbles rising to the surface. You begin to see that your answers do not come from thinking harder, but from listening deeper. The river is your guide, and when you trust its current, you will always return home to yourself. In moments of confusion, remember that the current always knows the way. In moments of doubt, remember that stillness speaks louder than fear. The more you listen, the more you align with the wisdom that has always been flowing through you. There is a story of a humble water bearer who carried 2 pots along a river each day. One pot was perfect, holding every drop, while the other was cracked and leaked water along the path. The cracked pot felt ashamed, believing it was useless. One day, it confessed, "I am broken. I fail you every day." The water bearer smiled and said, "Look behind you." The pot turned and saw flowers blooming all along its side of the path, nourished by the water it had unknowingly given. What it saw as weakness was actually a gift to the earth. And so it is with you. Every wound, every loss, every piece of yourself you thought was wasted has actually watered your soul into something extraordinary. The river wastes nothing, and neither has your journey. Even in your cracks, beauty flows through you. Even in your struggles, you leave behind a trail of life for others to bloom. You are not less because you have been broken, you are more, for you have given more than you realize. Within you flows not only water, but light. It shines beneath your doubts, waiting to be remembered. This light is your peace, quiet yet unshakable. It glows in the deepest parts of you, untouched by fear or time. Even when storms rage above, the river of light continues to flow beneath. With every breath, you can feel it rising in your chest, soft and radiant. It does not demand, it simply is. And when you trust this light, you realize that you were never truly lost. You are, and have always been, home. The light within your river is infinite, it never runs dry, never fades away. Each time you return to silence, this light becomes brighter, guiding you back to your essence. It reminds you that darkness is only temporary, but your inner glow is eternal. Peace is not something you must earn, it has always lived within your soul's river. The world may tell you to chase it, but the river teaches you to simply allow it. You do not need to fight or struggle for calmness, you only need to float, letting the current hold you. As you surrender, the water supports you, carrying you gently to the place of stillness you long for. In this letting go, you realize that you were never far from peace, you only needed to remember it. Each breath deepens this knowing, washing away resistance and fear. Every exhale releases weight, and every inhale fills you with calm. Peace is not outside waiting to be found, it flows quietly through you right now, asking only to be felt. Every bend of the river carries wisdom. Sometimes the water flows gently, and sometimes it rushes fiercely, yet both are necessary. When life feels calm, it is restoring you. When life feels turbulent, it is reshaping you. The river does not fight against the rocks, it moves around them with patience, knowing that even the hardest stone softens with time. And so it is with your soul. Challenges do not mean you are lost, they mean you are being refined. The river teaches you that obstacles are not barriers, but sculptors of your strength. Each turn, each shift, each moment of difficulty has meaning. Trust that the flow is guiding you, even when you cannot see what lies ahead. The wisdom of the river is simple: keep moving, keep trusting, keep flowing. There was once an old man who sat beside the river every day. People often asked him why he came so often, and he would simply smile. One day, he explained, "When I was young, I fought against life. I tried to push the river, to change its direction, to make it move faster. But I was always left tired and broken. It was only when I stopped resisting and allowed the river to carry me that I found peace. The river became my teacher." His life became lighter not because the river changed, but because he did. He learned to trust the current, and in that trust, he discovered freedom. The same truth belongs to you. You cannot control every bend or every stone in your path, but you can allow the current to carry you. And when you do, you will find that life flows with far more grace than struggle ever could. The river of your soul is eternal, flowing endlessly through silence, light, and healing. It does not ask you to be perfect, it only asks you to be present. With every step, with every breath, with every pause, you are moving deeper into its embrace. Do not rush. Do not fear the unknown bends ahead. The river knows the way, even when you cannot see the destination. Each twist is part of the design, each pause is part of the lesson, and each moment of stillness is a gift. Your journey is not about reaching an end, but about remembering the beauty of flowing. In the river of your soul, there is no failure, no waste, no wrong turns, there is only movement, growth, and return. Your soul's quiet river is always here, waiting, flowing, guiding you home. It asks nothing of you but trust. You do not need to chase it, hold it, or force it. You only need to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and remember that it has always been part of you. In this river, you are whole. In this river, you are free. In this river, you are home. Let the current carry you back to your essence, back to your light, back to the peace that has always been yours. And as you rest in this knowing, may you feel the truth that your journey has never been about reaching something new, it has always been about flowing back to yourself.